So today, not only am I going to talk about a digital product that is super easy to create and can make you lots of money, but I'm going to show you how to do it. And by show you, I mean I'm literally going to walk you through step by step and create a digital product with you so that you can see my exact process. Thank you. Okay. So today we are talking about guides, and I have mentioned guides in multiple other videos, and I really think this is a great place to start when you're creating a digital product. And it's also a really good first step for you and your audience to have some sort of exchange. And in case you're not familiar what a guide even is, it's essentially an ebook. Usually it's geared towards educating someone, but you could actually do this with any niche, even a lifestyle niche. It's really guiding them through some sort of process. So for example, if you are in like the travel lifestyle type niche and you are looking to get into digital products, you could do a guide on a specific area that you travel to a lot, you're an expert in. Or you could do a packing guide, helping people pack for certain types of adventures. And so no matter what niche you're in, even if it's a lifestyle niche, you can find a way to create a digital product that supports what you share with your audience, even if it's fun and entertainment. For this example, I'm actually creating a freelancing guide. I talk a lot about digital products and freelancing because that is the method I use to work for myself. So I'm actually creating a freelancing guide that I'm gonna be placing inside a bundle that already exists on my shop. It's called the Work For You bundle, and it already includes a lot of resources on digital products and marketing. But I wanted to create a resource that is specific to freelancing in case that's a method my community wants to use to make money while they're building their digital product business. So as far as which guide you're going to create, if you need help figuring that out, my Work For You bundle that I was just talking about actually really dives deep into that first step in planning your digital product. So I highly recommend getting signed up for that. It's gonna be linked in the description. And by the time you do that, this freelancing guide we're talking about today will be inside of it. So that's pretty exciting. The first step is coming up with a very rough outline. I just mean like 1 through 10, whatever your outline is going to be. Maybe the first one is introduction, maybe the second one is the first step in a process, and so on and so forth. And if you're having trouble with this point, because sometimes you just get blocked when you stare at a blank page, you can actually use AI to help you develop your outlines. If I have an idea, you obviously have some sort of like, description of how you would explain this idea. So you're gonna explain it to the AI platform and ask for it to provide you a rough outline of what would be in a guide about XYZ, and it will provide you that outline. Are you gonna use every single point they have? Probably not. Are you gonna change it around? Absolutely. So you're gonna take this outline, copy and paste it wherever you want. If it is in Notion like me, great. If it's not and you wanna just use your note app on your phone, that's fine too. Just place that outline somewhere where you can edit it, and then you'll just start working away at turning this outline that AI helped provide for you based on your description and turn it into something that you feel really confident about and that you feel like it's going to get your point across and get your customer from point A to point B. So the next step of this process is to actually write the content. And this used to be one of the hardest parts for me. I would end up sounding very robotic. And so I've just always struggled with that. And then recently, actually for one of my freelancing clients, we were working on podcast scripts, and yet again, those were sounding super stuffy. And I was like, how can I fix this problem? Why do I sound like so overly structured and professional in writing? And I mean, not that that's a problem, sometimes that's a good thing. And I think it's probably because I spent my whole life in corporate. That is, I think, the reason. However, how can I break that? How can I fix it? And I don't know what made me give this a shot, but I decided to start using the talk to text feature on my phone in my notes app. And I'll take an outline that I've already written, which you've already done, and I'll take it one point at a time, and I will just talk to my phone as if I'm talking to a person. This is exactly why I love video, because I'm sitting here staring at a camera, but over time now I feel like I'm just talking directly to you, and I hope that comes across in my videos. But using the talk to text feature, I'm able to talk like I am right now, chat like I am to a friend, or like when I'm telling my husband about a new idea I have, and it uses my words. It comes across so natural, but unfortunately, talk to text sometimes doesn't understand what you're saying, and there's a lot of errors, especially with spelling and grammar and whatnot. So you'll go through each section at a time. Once you've used your talk to text feature to deliver the first section of your outline, you will copy and paste that back into AI. Any AI platform does really well at this. You copy and paste that back to your temporary place, whether that's Notion or your phone or whatever other platform you like to use. A Word document's fine as well. And then you're just gonna repeat this process until your full digital product is complete as far as the text is concerned. And then you'll need to read back through it again and just double check, because some words you will say and it will put a different word. It might be spelt correctly, but the word itself might be wrong. So you really do still need to do your own round of revisions as well. For example, my son, his name is Oliver, and when I say Oliver to talk to text, it spells it all of her. And if I use ChatGPT to fix spelling and grammar only, it's not going to change all of her because it's not spelt incorrectly. So sometimes you have to go in and do your own edits to make sure everything makes sense and that you're not saying random words like all of her when you're trying to say Oliver. And this process can take a while. Just take your time, make sure everything is delivered the way you want it to be. You know, I do this a lot while I'm folding laundry or cooking dinner. But once you have gotten to this point, now you can finally start actually creating your design, which I personally think is the fun part. So you're gonna use Canva for this next part. They do have a free version. I highly recommend using their paid version though, because the features you get access to is so worth it. However, if you're not sure you wanna make that investment yet, you can sign up for a 30-day free trial using my link in the description. And so that way you can create this product and maybe a few other things before the 30 days ends. And then if you feel like it's worth it, you can keep paying. If not, then you can just cancel after the free trial. Now, I get kind of stuck sometimes on like the first page, the cover image type page. Don't do this. It's not worth it. I actually have a couple templates included in my Work For You bundle. So if you do end up going that route and grabbing that, you won't even have to think about this bit. It's already designed for you. You can just add your personal touch, the title of your guide. And by the way, if you struggle with coming up with titles, because sometimes I need some help with that, or just some inspiration, or I don't know, something to get my creative juices flowing, you can use AI for that too. AI is very helpful in supporting some of those things that, you know, you just sit there and scratch your head about. So definitely just don't be afraid to use AI, just use it appropriately and not in like a, I don't know, scammy type way. So we're in Canva now, and we're gonna take each section of our guide that we've already written, we've already revised, and we're gonna start putting it into Canva. And again, if you grab my Work For You bundle, there is some templates. So that is what I'm using right now. And you're just gonna be pasting over each of those sections, you know, paragraph by paragraph. And in this moment, this is when you can maybe, you know, cut some of the fluff, remove things, highlight things, make things bold, italicize. You're gonna want things to stand out. There's gonna be certain parts of the paragraph that are most important. So this is where you're gonna add more of that like design element to your digital product. You're gonna add some images. You're going to add some screenshots. If you are referencing a video, you can add a screenshot of that video thumbnail, and you can add a link that will redirect them to that video if they want. You just want to utilize everything Canva has to offer in this moment to really make your digital product stand out. Do not just add a big clump of text on a page. Trust me, no one is going to learn from that. It's just hard to just sit there and read text. So now you're gonna download it as a PDF. I usually use the professional quality PDF and then just keep it as the digital use, because most of the time people are gonna probably just keep this digital, especially if you're gonna have clickable links inside. Now you're gonna take this and you're gonna open up your StanStore. If you've not created your account, go ahead and do it. I think there's a 7-day free trial. I will have my link below for you. It is an affiliate link at no extra cost to you, but it does support me. And so I'd appreciate it if you use my links down there. But I think you can have a 7-day free trial, so that way you can play around with it and not really start paying for it until maybe you're ready to launch your product. But I highly recommend making this something that you do keep using and pay for. Unfortunately, they do not have a free version, but there is a reason for that, and that is because this platform is absolutely amazing. StanStore is definitely top priority when it comes to investments, then Canva, and then there's lots of other awesome subscription services out there that are super helpful, which we can talk about another time. But once you're ready to actually add your product, you just go to add product, and then you'll just start the process of filling all of the information out, your price, all of that, and upload your digital product, and you're good to go. If you want a separate video where I actually dive deep into this process on StanStore and do a full tutorial, please let me know in the comments. But once you get your digital product up and live on StanStore, you're gonna have to start marketing it. So I highly recommend you watch this video next, all about my Instagram strategy for 2024. I think it's gonna help you a lot, especially if you are new to Instagram. So check that out. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.